in Nigeria, and 96.9 is the one and the only, repping with over 9 albums, right? If I'm correct. I'm talking about the one and the only. Sarkodie is in the building.
What up?
How you doing?
What time it is? Nigeria Guan.
I had to blow the trumpet for you, bro, man. Now, taking you through the journey of your albums. I listened to Sarkodie.
Yes.
There's a lot I got locked on. I remember one time bringing you out at the concert in University of Lagos. And I realized, that's a long time ago. And I realized that it's good to see the journey and how it's played out. I mean, having that record to yourself, if you want to think about it, what has been your most challenging time making all those albums?
I would say it's more of the transition into just not being just a Ghanaian artist, but being able to appeal to all ears who are not Ghanaians, who don't understand what I'm saying. So I put in effort trying to get all ears who are not just Ghanaians or even Ashantis who can understand Tree.
Yeah.
So definitely challenging at that point. But I was able to pull that off, and my plan worked, obviously.
Absolutely. I listened to a song on, I think, African and Proud by Banky W.
Yes.
That song, I think you wanted to prove to everyone, I'm the king. Hip hop for you has been a very hard journey sometimes. It needs a lot of understanding. People have to think like you. I mean, for you, what has been the journey so far in hip hop? What are the people that you feel have really, really giving you that same face you've been looking for when it comes to hip hop in Africa?
Yeah, man, we can't run away from the fact that when it has to do with African music, we're all built on dance music, certain tempos that we love. So Afrobeat is definitely going to dominate dance music, commercial music, as we call it. So rap has been, because of the perception that as conservative as we are, how we see it, and we deal with morals and all of that. So we have a certain branding that comes with rap music that makes it limiting. But I think for someone like myself, a few people have stayed true to it and make sure it appeals to all ears and be able to compete sometimes with people who are doing mainstream music. But I think the new generation coming, people are having open ears to listen to all types of music. We just had to hold it for a very long time, so the people who can really take it, they can do it. The same thing that I did when I came to meet Hip Life and being able to take Hip Life, let's say worldwide at this point. I think rap has a space, but definitely I don't mind Afrobeat leading, because I think that's Africa, regardless. So I still support it, and rap can also be a part of it.
Exactly, and if you check the fusion, it all works, for somebody, it all works together, right? I want to talk about No Pressure, because the fact is, it gets to a point in someone's career, you feel like, I've been there, I've done that, and you get to a point and you just think, what, I just want to do me.
Yes.
I think that was all the album is about.
Exactly.
And so that's why I want to have an insight with you on an album, because it's not so easy when you find someone setting things and saying, what, I want to do me this time, right? Well, first of all, he doesn't even know this. I mean, I just never really copped, and this is my honesty right here, I never really copped your outfit, but I loved it. Now, the problem is, I always feel is how accessible it is that, and it would be nice to have a fashion store here, that, right?
That would be great.
You should have it.
Yes.
Because the truth is now, like I even posted a picture on my page. Every single thing you see here is Nigerian. This is a Nigerian watch. This kimono is made by a Nigerian. T-shirt made by a Nigerian. My shoes are made by a Nigerian.
Wow.
My glasses by a Nigerian.
I love that.
So
wow, that's crazy.
I feel like, we're getting there where we know our merch already cuts across, and now, the demand is high, but it would be nice to have a store here. Are you ever thinking of that?
I haven't thought of that, but it makes sense.
It does.
Just saying it, yeah.
But how is it big in Ghana? Who are the people that cop your stuff aside people from Ghana, in Ghana?
Just a few minutes ago, I met Jamaic, and he reminded me the fact that he came to the store to cop some stuff. Yeah, and then I remembered. Yes, Sark merch has been in existence for a very long time, but then I had to shut down the shop and just take it online. At this point, everything is digital. So, yes, the Sark merch, the site, that's where people normally cop their stuff. But I'm working on new brands and new stuff. I actually brought some, but I don't have it here, but I'm going to get you one as well.
That's good. I mean, it's good because the quality is African, and we need to embrace that. No Pressure, the album, right? And I want to just get in your mind, because now the truth is, sometimes we don't think people don't understand. Creatives don't think alike. We're different. We're all different from the normal people. What was on your mind when you made that album?
So I realized something about a 10-year period of me doing professional music. That is, people keep asking me how you're able to do it, and I ask myself. I used to give different reasons, but I think about it. I'm like, if you say hard work, people work harder than you do.
True.
If you say dedication, people dedicate more. Like everything you're saying, people do more. But I just got to realize that I have one thing that run through what I do. I determined to dictate my pace. And not allow people come in too much trying to interfere in what I'm doing.
I like that.
So it's just keeping a strong mind and trying to stay away from the controversies and the negative energy that can get you off track, and just focus on music and keep people that bring you that organic, energy that you need to create music. So no pressure. Basically, it's the state of mind I'm in at this point and saying, listen, I understand you guys have your opinions. I get it. I'll take what I think is necessary, but I'm not going to make you people, whether being media or fans, put your projections on me too much, because everything I got, it took me time. It was organic. All my fan base was built organically.
Absolutely.
Yes, I got my awards organically. My music was traveling organically. I'm doing stuff, and I think there's more that's going to happen. But at this point, please, no pressure. Let me just calm myself and do organic music. The same way I did Adonai, having no idea that it was going to be huge. I want to keep that same energy. So
that's another great song. That's another great song.
Yes.
And thinking about it, I mean, what changed in the last 10 years for you? In music, your life, what really changed?
Now there's no limitations in me thinking. Way back, you're recording, you're like, there's no way you're going to get a verse from Kanye on this record, but now everything is possible. So you think big, you look at projections, you know that you can't limit your music. I'm shocked where the music was able to travel to. Yeah. So you can't really put limitations to it, and you can see I'm here. It's a whole different,
I got a blow trumpet for that. Yeah.
It's a whole different energy. So I'm just moving around, just having fun with music, and yes, just celebrating what I've been able to achieve over the years.
I just want to sack for you. There are people, I checked out your track list, and I see that you use a lot of, people who are really young at heart and have a mind that they already see how the music is changing. Now, people these days are stuck where they are. You're not that kind of person. Checking from the album, why did you decide to go for people like Daco Vaz, Mologo? You worked at there is a guy you just read. You said Benel. I don't know. Yes. I want to know more about him. Why did you decide? Because now everybody thinks, I'm going for some big names. Why did you go on that lane?
I think for me, anyone who has followed Sarkodie, I believe in organic growth is the best way to do it. So that when people really want to listen to you, they listen to you because of you, and they appreciate the music. It's not about hype and trying to push stuff into people's heads, and then after they can get off because it was hype, and then you can't continue it. So organically, I make music that way, and the people that you just mentioned, these are people that I have genuine relationship with, and then I think they suit the music. So if you take Wale and Benel, this is like big difference, but they are all on the same project because it's more about the music. I don't interfere in the music too much. It has to be about the music. And when I heard Fireworks, the production by Beat Freaks, I was like, I hear Wale on this. Well, I know how Wale is going to kill this one. So I sent it to him, and he didn't even just write back. After like a couple of days, like 2-3 days, he got it back. Everybody else are people that I always want to work with. Casper, I've been looking forward to us having a jam, and that beat just made me feel like that's him. Gigs, if you take me to the UK and ask me who's my favorite rapper, I'm still stuck in time, man. Like the new artists, I can't keep up. I'm still stuck on Gigs because I do delivery and flow. So anybody who has delivery, I like it, and Gigs definitely. So I believe in the music and the presentation of the music. So I try to involve people who can bring the best out of the music.
Now, for me, growing up, I've had teachers who are, my best teachers were Ghanaian teachers. Back in school, I went to Mayflower School, Kenneth, so I can tell you that for the fact the teacher who taught me how to maths was a Ghanaian teacher, and people took me through school. So I can tell you what I love about Ghanaians. And this conversation leads to, there's this idea in the air about Ghana and Nigeria. We do music together. Everybody feels, maybe we're not. Or, then, sometimes sparks up conversations on social media. For me, I want to say, and I want to start with me, I love a lot of things about Ghanaians. They're very laid back, straight to the point, very honest. I'm not saying we don't have other people. Everybody have bad eggs. But I'm saying from what I understand, that's how I understand Ghanaians. And I feel like they're true to their culture. And that's it. Anything else, they just know that, this is what it is, and they own it. Now, that's what I love about Ghanaians. What do you love about Nigerians?
I think you guys are fearless. You guys have the heart to take risk. You guys know how to open doors. You guys don't just think you wanna do action. You just want to move and be able to think super big, so huge that I think sometimes it's unrealistic if you tell people what you're thinking.
Exactly.
Which so I always keep saying the best business partners should be Ghanaian and a Nigerian. You know, when Ghanaians know how to maintain stuff for a very long time, because as you said, we're very laid back. We think too much, so we try to protect what we have. And Nigerians are like, listen, if I lose this one, I'll find another one. You know, this let me keep going. Let me go get it. Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you have the two of us, I'm gonna bring on board stability and keeping something going. You're gonna bring the change, as in if we can elevate to something else. So I always keep saying these two. In a business, nobody can face them.
And nobody can face that. And listen, Sarkodie, I want to say this. Nobody can face what you've done. It's evergreen. It's going to be there. You're one of the best I ever seen. And it's a pleasure you coming on the show, right?